Welcome to Skyrim Saturday. My name is Ricky and this is Grace. And behind Grace is her house, a snow elf hut. And you have caught us enjoying our magnificent view of Skyrim from our house. Holy crap, is this beautiful. I mean, wow. There's some dwarven ruins right below us. I mean, it is just a beautiful day in Tamriel. So today we're going to get started in the Forgotten City. But before we do that, let me just very quickly confess something. I have actually already seen the Forgotten City get played. However, there are multiple endings, and the ending I saw was not what I would call a good ending. So what I'm hoping is that we'll get a better ending than what I saw, although I can't be 100% sure of that. So, we need to go over here. This is where the Forgotten Ruins are. And I'm going to call it the Forgotten City. Is it the Forgotten City or the Forgotten Ruins? I think it's the Forgotten City. Yeah, okay, it's the Forgotten City. I just double-checked. But I don't have anything anywhere really close to it, so we're just going to go to Markarth, specifically the stables, and we're going to walk down from there. Okay, there we go. The game kind of crashed a little bit when I fast traveled the first time. So, I don't know what was happening there, but, yeah. So, while we head over to the Forgotten Mine, I think I'm going to... No, the Forgotten Ruins. Yeah, the Forgotten Ruins. Mine, because the mine's right there. I'm going to... Ooh. And Grace just clipped right into the side of that cliff. I thought I'd tell you a little bit about Grace. So she's a snow elf, as I mentioned in the intro video. She grew up in Skyrim in a hidden area. All right, we'll find another way around. Jeez, video game. So she grew up in seclusion because all snow elves right now that are not currently mutated into Falmer. So let me just real quick recap what happened to the snow elves, if you don't know. So a long time ago, the snow elves got into a war with the Nords, and they were winning, and then they weren't winning, which was super fun. And then after they stopped winning and started to lose, they went to the Dwemer, you know, the bastions of amazingness that the Dwemer are. And they said, hey, will you protect us? And the Dwemer said, sure, but you got to gouge out your eyes. Not all of the snow elves, not all of the ancient Falmer did this. There are two in Dawnguard. I won't spoil what happens in Dawnguard, but... Hello? Nope, that's just healing. Okay, so I guess we're going to see Zelda. Ugh, wrong character. We're going to see Grace in action here. So you fight my Atronach while I whack you with a sword because you're blocking like a jerk bag. Okay, we got to heal. Wow, this dude is all ready. You know what? Let's here we go. Where's my Atronach? Play me! Oh, the Atronach's already gone. Okay. Wow! How are you so tough? Well, at least this time when it blew up, it seemed to... Oh, finally! Stay down! Oh, good. Cave Bear. So the Dwemer came to, yeah, Cave Bear, eat this. Whoa! I'm doing almost no damage to this Cave Bear. Could you set it on fire just a little bit? Thanks. Flame Atronach, however you say it. There we go. So I should point out I'm using the bound weapons that also have Soul Trap. I have the Soul Trap perk, or the Soul Snares perk, or whatever it's called, where it automatically casts Soul Trap on them if you trap them. Also, I think we need to go up this way. Hi, orcs. I'm a blood kin, but I'm not going to see you right now. Eventually, the ancient Falmer became what we know as the Falmer today, over, you know, a very, very, very long time. I don't know how long. But there were two that didn't get this happen, and we meet them in Dawnguard. I won't tell you what happens to them, but one of them refuses to call himself a Falmer and prefers Snow Elf. And so do the tribes that Jamie was a part of. Not Jamie. Really? Jamie? I need to just use the same name for every single game, is what I think I need to do. And so that's where Grace comes from. So she descends from some of these Snow Elves that also escaped persecution from the Dwemer and the war that they were having with the Nords. And so, yeah, that's Forgotten ruins discovered. So this, yeah, this is definitely where we're supposed to be. Oh yeah, I see. I see the Dwemer stuff now. So Grace comes from these snow elves, and she lived with a group of like 150 or so of them, basically on, you know, about as far southeast as you can be in Skyrim and still be in Skyrim, in the mountains way out there. And that's where she comes from. And she, ooh, the door's just open magically. And she, I think I'm supposed to talk to this person right here. Yeah, so I'll tell you more about her in a second, but let's talk to this person first.
That's close enough. Who are you?
I'm Grace.
Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you're here. Look, I don't know how much time we have left.
Okay.
My brother went down this shaft a few days ago, and I'm worried.
Okay.
I need you to go in after him.
Will
and
do.
Bring him back to me alive. It could be dangerous, but if anyone can do it, it's you.
How would you know?
Now, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I knew I could count on you.
I don't even want to ask any questions at all. I just want to go. So, I guess it's time for us to let's just jump in, see what happens. Oh! Oh, okay, we're good. So snow elves can use a lot of magic. There is somebody hanging from that tree. So snow elves can use a lot of magic. Where's the old man's suicide note? There it is. Read suicide note. So his suicide note. Okay, so I'm already super annoyed at this mod. I don't need voiceover for stuff I'm supposed to read. Okay, so two things. Number one, mod creators, if I'm supposed to read something, do not put voiceover with it as well, because it's super annoying. I don't care how good your voice actors are. I don't care how much you paid the guy who's playing the dead dude. The suicide note needs to be a note that I read. This is not the first time this has happened in this mod. The opening note you get was also voiceover. And honestly, So anyway, I need to find the key to, I think, the lake house, which I think is the glowing thing over there. Anyway, so, snow elves are very good with frost. That's what I was going to say, which is why her bow has the frost enchantment on it. It's a very good frost enchant. They're very, very good at frost enchanting. Skeever. Get my conjuration up a little bit. That's pretty good. Also, I leveled up twice, by the way, since yesterday. So, anyway, so Grace's family are the hunters. So some families in this community of snow elves, were the farmers, and a few of them did trading, and trading was very difficult because they didn't want people to know they were snow elves. So they would, just like with hunters, they would cover up every bit of their body that they could to hide themselves, essentially, so that way no one would know what they are. So anyone who would go out and trade, anyone who would go out and do anything, basically. Want the gold. Thank you. So Grace's family were hunters. And so her parents were hunters, her grandparents were hunters. And when she came of age, she got her bow, which was enchanted with the frost enchantment. And they would go hunt in their hunting gear. And their hunting gear was not what Grace is wearing. So, but what they would wear when they would hunt, which Grace did not take with her, they would go hunt with, like, masks covering their... Nope. I can't unlock... I mean, I can unlock Master Lock. That's... I don't want to take this solid dwemer metal. It's too heavy. But could you have put, like, some, like, plate metal around that's, like, 2 pounds for 3 dwarven ingots? I am hopelessly lost now. But then one day, Grace decided she no longer wanted to be in seclusion. She wanted to get out in the world. Here we go. Wow. Is it? Okay. So she decided she was going to set out on her own. And in the process of setting out on her own, almost immediately she got arrested by the Imperials. And then some jerkbag dragon came along and saved her life, but also wants to kill her because it turns out she's the Dragonborn. Finally. Oh. Ah! That sucked. Okay. The game just creepily whispered lake house to me. So. Heal! Get some restoration going. Let's get out Grace's bow so you can just kind of see it. I mean, it looks like Ariel's bow, but it's not. I don't know how much of this mod I'm gonna need, you know, fighting for. But something bad went down because there are a lot of dead people. A lot of dead people. So, I think that's all I'm going to tell you about Grace today. Oh, well, I did want to tell you one more thing about Grace. Before I even go in there, let me just quickly tell you this thing about Grace. So, Grace's name is not actually Grace, but it means the same thing as our concept of grace. They have the snow elf word, or at least this particular tribe of snow elf, their language. Of course, she can speak, you know, English like everyone else can. They learn it, or whatever the language of, you know, whatever the equivalent of English is in Skyrim, which I don't know what it is. But her name literally means the concept of grace, this concept of a gift we don't deserve. But when she left, rather than, she just was like, well, okay, Grace means the same thing, so I'm gonna go by Grace. If anybody asks me what my name is, it's Grace. Because it's just less confused. It's just easier. People are like, yeah, okay, Grace, I got it. Yeah, okay. Instead of them having to learn a language they're never gonna understand. Also, what was with the portal stuff? I didn't comment on it, but that was weird. Okay, so that note that I just listened to someone else tell me what it was said, rather than reading it myself, even though I actually did read it myself, basically just said that something bad happened, and the Jarl of this place wants me to find out what happened, but I don't actually know. I think I'm supposed to go back out this way. Anyway, he created a portal, so I'll go back in time. Ooh. Ooh. Started. Forget me not. Find a way back to your original timeline. Can I just go back here and go back through here? I probably can, but I'm not going to. So, fancy. They have this fancy little sun thing, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
You there. Where did you come from?
I've just arrived.
Strange. It looks like you just came out of the Jarl's private lake house.
I did. I got lost.
Yeah, well, just make sure you don't get lost in anyone else's home.
Okay.
Live by our laws here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Okay. Your laws.
Don't hurt anyone. Don't steal anything. Same as anywhere else.
Sure.
Only the punishment here is much, much worse.
I would imagine it is.
The Jarl can tell you more and help you get settled in. Might even have some quarters for you.
Cool.
I can take you to him if you like.
I'll make my own way.
Suit yourself. You'll find him at the top of the
Okay.
citadel.
Hello, Jarl.
There's a face I don't recognize. Welcome to my city. I'm Jarl Metellus. Tell me, what is your name?
I'm Grace, because you wouldn't understand my actual name.
It's always exciting to meet a new member of our small community. Now, before I forget, since you're here for good, you'll need some quarters.
I'm sorry, did you say here for good?
There's a key to the last vacant chambers down in the city, between Brawl and Lukey.
Okay.
It's all yours. Now tell me, what brings you to
Well, you actually sent me here.
I sent you here.
Yep.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Read the stupid note.
Well, let's see. This is my handwriting.
Well, good. It also had your voiceover.
Unspeakable atrocity. I will open a portal that will take you into the past. You must go back.
Uh-huh.
This is real, isn't it?
Yep.
I've even toyed with the idea of creating a portal between 2 points in time, with Brawl's help.
So I should talk to Brawl then.
But that's odd. My letter makes no mention of what caused the disaster. I suppose I was in a hurry. So tell me, what's going to happen to us?
Everyone dies.
That's exactly what I saw when I first discovered this place several years ago.
Then why'd you set up
Seems
here?
Whatever happened then is going to happen again. I think it has something to do with the dwarves' law.
What's the dwarves' law?
This is bad. This is very.
I mean, I know what it is because I've
very
seen other people
bad.
play this, but explain it to
Yes.
me.
You see, the dwarves who built this place left inscriptions. Brawl hasn't been able to fully translate them, but we understand.
Oh, and I'm sure it was
some
good
of
because the Dwemer are
This
fantastic,
warning
lovely people.
keeps coming up. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. We think that breaking the law here will cause some kind
Have you ever
event.
thought, and this is just
The truth
of
is,
just saying
I
everything
used
is legal?
The dwarves' law to frighten my people into obedience, and it's worked so far. But someone's about to break that law.
Yep.
Let me think. Your arrival here is exactly what I need.
Okie dokie.
You've helped me a great deal by bringing this note to my attention. I wonder if you could do me another favor.
Maybe. Sure.
I need you to investigate
mean,
the city.
You kinda already asked me to do that.
Help them.
Or you
if
will.
win their trust.
Time travel.
You can even go through their possessions if you have to.
Cool.
You must work out who is going to
Sounds
break
like
the
I'm gonna
dwarves'
break
law.
dwarves' law.
Once you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
Okay.
As Jarl, I authorize you to go anywhere you need to go, including private homes. But if someone asks you to leave, you should do so immediately.
So I shouldn't just willy-nilly walk into people's homes, okay? So if I help you, will you get me back to my own time and out of the city?
I can't promise either of those things, but I will certainly do everything within my power to help you once you've helped my people. And of course, if you decide to stay, I would make sure you enjoy a comfortable life here. Now what do you say? Will you help me?
Yeah, I'll help you.
Thank you. Now, you mustn't
Grace
tell
she's a good
anybody
girl.
where you're from or what may be about to happen here. People do foolish things. when
She's
they're
better to
young.
walk around. Hey guys,
It
someone
helps
here is
you.
gonna break the
You're welcome
rules.
to borrow the book on my desk. It contains the names and addresses of my subjects. Just don't show it to anyone.
This place is tiny.
Goodbye for now, and good luck. I don't need to tell you what will happen.
No,
if you
I've
fail.
seen it. You haven't. You just stand here? I mean, look, this place is not very big. I don't really think I need addresses. So, if we do run into any combat, as you've seen so far, I'll be using conjuration spells, so bound weapons, and my flame atronac for now. But also, when it going gets tough, I will switch to Grace's bow and probably the fire arrows slash possibly bone arrows or elven arrows.
What is it?
Or, I probably shouldn't just jump off of this, huh? I have a ton of arrows. Here, look. I have even more than I did yesterday. So, bone arrows, elven, fire, ancient Nord if I wanted to use them, ice arrows, lightning arrows. Also a pickaxe in case mining needs to happen for whatever reason. I don't think it will, but I don't want to put it away because I don't want to forget it, because you never know when you're going to come across a vein and you need to and you need to mine because you need whatever. Oh, here's moonstone. Need moonstone. Oh, here, you know, that sort of stuff.
Help! I saw a man come down the shaft.
Okay.
He was armed and he looked like a looter. If he makes it into
All right.
the city and starts attacking people,
I'm on it. Die, scout. Of course, I won't actually get anything from killing him because I won't have a soul gem large enough. You know what? Let's switch to the... That's what I wanted. Let's switch to the bow. The bow and the bound bow and the bound sword are incredibly powerful for bows and for weapons, and they absolutely get affected by things like, holy crap, these guys are tough. And they're Daedric weapons. They're Daedric quality weapons. And I have the Mystic Binding. Obviously, if I have Snow Stairs, I have Mystic Binding. I don't have the Oblivion one, though. Is that all of them? No. That lady did not have any eyes. Oh, I saw Dark Brotherhood. Don't worry, it's hard to get out of that thing. I'm not sure what's going on with this Dark Brotherhood person. There we go. But I'm gonna shoot them. They're not wearing full-on Dark Brotherhood clothes. And I totally want what they're wearing. Which I can't have. Ebony Dagger, which I don't want. I don't want daggers. I played through the last time with daggers for most of the game, being a stealthy person, even though I didn't like the Dark Brotherhood at all. So, alright, let's see what this dude said. My sweet child, if Quintus thinks he can hide from his own family, he is an even greater disappointment than I thought. He may have eluded his other siblings, but I know you won't let me down as they did. Take some of your playthings and find out where the venomous little spider is hiding, and when you find him, sweetling, do what you do best. I'm guessing I can't, loot his clothing, because you can't loot Dark Brotherhood's clothing. Let's do some quick looting. That was fun, that was exciting. The other thing I know about the bound bows is that if I do this, and then I do, say, this, I shoot elven arrows. There's no reason for me to do that, except if I want to blow stuff up, freeze stuff, or shock stuff. The bone arrows actually do 2 more damage than the Daedric arrows, but honestly, 2 damage isn't going to do a lot. It would only be if I wanted to do fire, ice, or lightning damage. But it was pretty cool. There we go.
Is it over? Is it
The looters are dead.
Oh, thank the gods. What a relief. We're so lucky that you arrived in time to stop them. I'll be sure to tell everyone what you've done.
So as long as I'm out there, I can kill anybody I want.
So much. If there's ever anything my husband Tabik and I can do to help you, just ask.
Okay. The looters were looking for an Imperial named Quintus.
Quintus? No, there's no one by that name here. But if you're looking for an Imperial, I'd check the Citadel.
Okay.
That place is crawling with Imperials.
That sounded vaguely racist. Bye. Here's my chambers. Let's go check them out. Okay. Got some dwarven stuff here. That's cool. Head on downstairs. This takes me to the underground tunnels, which requires a key. And I do not have that key. I would like to get that key. Got a bed that I can't sleep in. Cool. And a chest that has some cool stuff in it. Ooh, I don't think I have an alchemy helmet. Do, however, think I have that, but I'm going to take it anyway just in case I don't. So this was the beginning of Forgotten City. We are going to solve a mystery, and hopefully, you know, we'll get a good ending and not a bad one where everybody dies. This has been Skyrim Saturdays. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more Skyrim.